Hi, my name is Bjarne Vonsild. I'm a teacher trainer. I'm going to give you yet another teaching tip today. Now, please don't forget to give us your like, and if you have any suggestions for things we can talk about in our future teaching tips related to English teaching, please let us know by either, you can write here below your questions, or you can send me an email directly to this email. But today we're going to deal with 3 questions that have come up from people who've been following us. One of them is the question, why do we say they sell fruit and vegetables? Why is it not they sell fruits and vegetables? Well, the simple answer is that fruit is uncountable and vegetables is countable. It's not that simple really, because sometimes you will hear fruits being used in the plural form, especially when you're referring to a specific type of fruit. For instance, my friend Johnny, he mainly eats citrus fruits, and here the plural is actually possible. But generally speaking, keep your fruit uncountable and your vegetables countable. Another question that's come up from someone following us is the question of doubt versus question, meaning is it correct to say, have you got any doubts and have you got any questions? Well, they're both possible questions, but there's maybe a tendency for especially Portuguese speakers of English to use them as if they are the same meaning because of the Portuguese "você tem algumas dúvidas." Well, the difference is that a question is when you want to have specific information about something. So if your student wants to know the meaning of a word, then he might ask you a question about it. So you would ask, have you got any questions about any of the vocabulary? If you ask doubts, doubt actually means an uncertainty. So it's something really about whether you think something is or is not, or exists or is not. For instance, if it's a real doubt, I have my own doubts as to whether accent reduction is a desirable goal in English teaching. So this is a real doubt that I have. It's not something that can be answered with a simple yes or no, or that means red tomato or something like that. So more commonly, my suggestion would be for English teachers to ask students, have you got any questions? Something specific you would like me to tell you. And the third question that's come up is the difference between specially and especially, meaning specially without an E and especially with an E. Well, there is a clear difference. So if I say especially, I can say, all my students speak English well, especially João. This means that João is a good example of somebody who speaks English well. So, especially means we use especially to highlight good examples of what we are saying, and it can also mean more than others. So I can say he speaks English well, especially when he does this. So he does that better than in other situations. Whereas specially literally means for a specific purpose. So you can say that this activity was designed specially to revise prepositions, right? So for a specific purpose. So 2 very different meanings of those 2 words. Now, that's all for me for today. See you again very soon.